Well, this is interesting. I never worked on one of these before. Copeland Scroll outdoor refrigeration unit. Okay. I've heard about these ones. They look like little mini splits. That's fucking sweet. Good job on that one, guys. So it looks like we must have just installed these. So basically I got a call, customer states, and that one's fucking sweet too. All right, that's fucking badass. Customer stating that around 6 o'clock every day. So these go to like just some little grab and go cases at the front of the store. That majority of days around just after 6 o'clock, the unit goes down. They got to toss a bunch of product. So I'm gonna get into this thing. I guess I'll open this thing up. I've never worked on one of these, but hey, it's refrigeration, right? Let's see. That's cold. That's liquid lines, you know, kind of warm, kind of hot. Suction feels cold. Let's pop this front panel off and see what's going on inside there. All right, so we got this opened up. I got a little scroll in here. And I tell people all the time, you can figure out a lot about a system just by using your senses. So, you know, in this case, a lot of times sight, sound, touch. And what I'm looking for a lot of the times when I'm first coming up on a unit is I want to feel discharge hot, suction cold, liquid warm, right? So if this is my liquid line, this liquid line's pretty hot actually. Granted, it is pretty hot outside, but this almost feels like a discharge line. Let me see. You can see we got a sight glass right there. That's, I don't know if that's coming through on camera. There you go. Sight glass is flashing. So it could be that it's low on gas. It could be that it's not condensing. So this is our suction line. Let's see. Discharge hot. Oh, the discharge is hot, boy. This is coming out pretty damn warm. This liquid line is also pretty fucking hot. So I'll probably gauge up on this. Looks like I got a port right here. I'd like to get to that suction line in here, but I kind of can't. But right here, I mean, it's coming back pretty dang cold. Let's see. I can see through that coil. So this thing just went off cycle. And I noticed there's a control right here. Oops, and that thing says, y'all can't read it, but this says, fuck, what is that, 20.8, I think? Fuck, this thing's hard to read. I've never worked on one of these, so I'm assuming that's suction pressure. That shows 36 pounds, 448. So yeah, let me go through this stuff and we'll kind of figure out. Let me put some stuff on there and we'll see if this thing, we'll kind of do a check on the system, make sure that this thing's running correctly. All right, so I've got all my probes hooked up. Don't worry about that, don't worry about that suction line temp. I have that on the liquid line. 129 degree saturation. I've got my little Fluke 52.2 here, and it's showing me my air incoming is 110. Yeah, 110 coming in, so that's about 19 over. So that's not terrible. My vapor saturation's kind of low, but all of this just kind of kicked off right now, so I kind of need to wait for it to come back on. Let me hook this one up onto my suction line. I'll check superheat right here. Compressor superheat. Okay, so I just switched that probe over to my my suction line. Oh, and this ain't 407A, it's 448. Let's change that real quick. Where you at, bitch? Ooh, my screen's hot, dude. Okay, so my liquid saturation's actually at 120. I'm showing 110 and 111 on my air incoming, so that's pretty fucking good. Saturation temperature is 23 degrees, which that seems good. Superheat's 25. That's a little low, but you know, that's okay from my suction line. Move it over to my liquid line. Let's see what we're getting. My liquid line's showing 121, so I got 126 saturation, 123. So I'm getting 3 degrees subcooling out of it. It's kind of hard to ask for more than that. Head pressure's at 350, but again, it's fucking 110 up on the roof. So, I mean, this to me looks like it's pretty good. So this is what I got set up right here, my little 52.2. And that's just right there set up on the outside of the condenser. And then I got my probes right here, right on the outside of the condenser right there. And then this clamp is the one that I've been moving between my liquid and my suction. So honestly, everything looks pretty good. I made sure that these fans were spinning in the right direction. Let me consult Manuel real quick and make sure that my my TD over ambient's good, like my condensing temp over ambient, that's all good. But other than that, everything up here looks good. And this is for a medium temp, like grab and go case. I'm about to go back downstairs once I look at Manuel real quick. But from what I can tell, everything up here is good. So that's all right, just have to do a little digging. All right, I was talking to Manuel for a little bit, went through this stuff. I checked the alarm history. It's kind of hard to see what was what because nobody programmed the time in. So it's giving me dates and times that I can't really correlate. But I went through, checked. So basically this is just a fancy dual pressure control with some fan cycling stuff, but it's just controlling the stuff for the condenser. It's a condenser control, high pressure, low pressure, shit like that. So I'm gonna go back down to the cases right now, check those controllers. Those are on S3C, so we'll connect via Bluetooth and we'll see what those things are telling us. Okay, so these are the cases we're working on. Basically just this section right here. This section's on a different RCU. But you can see these are in defrost right now. So I'm gonna let it go through defrost and see how high of temp. Actually, I think it just came out of defrost. Let's see. Currently 4 o'clock. So I'm gonna sign into these. I think it just came out of defrost because as I was coming off the roof, that condensing unit kicked back on. But right now they just have it filled with dry product, I guess because it's been going down so much. So let me log into these controllers and see what these graphs are showing me. All right, so this is what I'm looking at on my screen. This is the graph. You can see I have it set for 5 days. Oh shit. I'm just gonna go ahead and compile all that. I guess we can watch this fucking shit happen. And you can see I have it set to coil 1, discharge air temp. That's pretty much what we do everything off of, is that discharge air temp. So from what I'm looking at on this graph, everything's good except for where it's not, right? So it looks like it goes down, what is that, about 4 o'clock 2 days ago, because today's the 17th, and then it's down for almost 2 full days, and then it comes back on. It's almost like it was turned off, right? Because you can see it just comes straight up, sits, and then straight back down. So it's almost like it's just turned off, like somebody's working on it. And it looks like this is a new install, because everything else, I mean, it's, you know, there's something going on here. What time is that at? 5:40. So it's like it's getting cut off, and then when it's getting turned back on, it's just dropping straight down. But this is what I'm looking at on the S3C. You can see right now everything's running pretty good. Don't pay attention to the superheat or anything like that, but this is really just a discharge air temp. Honestly, I'm not even sure if this thing, yeah, see there's no EEPR, it's just a solenoid. So yeah, so unfortunately I actually have to go pick up gas for another store, so I can't really mess around with this one too much longer. Yeah, so like I said, unfortunately I can't really stay to investigate further on that one. I have to run to United to pick up some refrigerant, some 404 for for that skid we're doing, and it is 4:18 and they close at 5, so I got to go pick up some gas from them before they close and then head over to that store we're doing the skid right now. But yeah, so I mean, I don't know, sometimes it's weird shit, sometimes I don't know, sometimes you don't know. But as always, I appreciate everybody watching. We are very close to 2K subs. So, you know, like, subscribe, share, comment, fucking tell me what you want to see, tell me what I fucked up, what you think I did good, whatever. I just appreciate everybody watching, so have a good one. We'll talk to you later.